Dr. Gregory Horton here, three-time Olympic medalist and world champion in track and field. Thank you all for coming over to this channel. If you like the content, please give me a thumbs up. If you think the content is worthy to be shared, please be generous and share. Today we're going to talk about Kishane Thompson and him pulling out of the recent 100 meters in Poland and where he is now. So I'm going to give you an injury update to let you know that it is going to be a day-by-day situation with him. It is reported that he pulled out of the meet coming Friday and he just want to take precaution to make sure that the injury doesn't get worse. Now, it is said that he has some pain and some discomfort in his foot. We don't know to the extent of the pain, but one thing we know for sure that if he pulled out of the meet on Sunday and now he is going to pull out on the meet on Friday, then that is telling us that something is going on with the foot that requires some careful assessment. Now, I am going to ask you the first question. Do you think that it would be best for Kishane to just shut down the rest of the season and make sure that he's fully ready for next year, or you think he should make this a day-by-day assessment before running again? Please feel free to leave your comment or your opinion in the comment section. Now, according to my report from my sources, it appears that Kishane has two issues. One with his foot, according to the source, more his shin, and the other one, according to Stephen Francis, is his hamstring. Now, we don't know how severe it is, but we know that based on the fact that he's still preparing to compete, that it is not something that one should be worried about. Even though we don't know the extent, I think the medical team for MVP would know exactly what to expect based on the fact that they have more information than we do. But I found a clip right after the event from Stephen Francis, and I want you to hear what he has to say, and then I will come back and close with my commentary.
Kishane performed very, very well, given the fact that, as I said, he had been having hamstring issues after the semi-finals. Sean had to work on him a lot, and I think it was very creditable and courageous of him to run the way he did, given all that. But I think he was disappointed in the start, and I certainly was as well.
Now, we know that for the past few years, injuries has been the main culprit that kept Kishane off the circuit. And now this time he seems like he's coming into his own. He seemed confident. He seemed to be the man to beat. He's getting all the recognition, all the fame. And unfortunately, he's not able to execute because of this injury. I really hope that the MVP group take the best of care of Kishane, because he is indeed the future for Jamaica in the 100 meter as it stands today. However, I personally wish that Kishane and his team had come out and say something to us, because I can tell you, no one can say it's none of our business, because as fans and supporters, we want to make sure that our athletes are doing great. And when we say our athlete, when you represent Jamaica, you belong to the entire Jamaica. So in this case, I was hoping that a press conference would have been up and going, explaining to us what is going on. Now, I know that people may say that the sponsors, that sometimes we have to protect the athletes because sponsors may panic, meet directors may panic if they know that the athlete is injured. But sometimes I think just to give us an update would be a great thing. Now, I know for sure that a lot of us are excited about Kishane and what he has done for this year and what he can do in the future. And I know that we want the best for him because he has made us proud as Jamaican. So I just want to hear your views. Please feel free. Do you think Kishane should shut down the season and just take the best of precaution to make sure that he's fully ready for next year? Or do you think this should be a day-to-day assessment where if the last race of the season is still up, that he should make himself available? please feel free to leave your opinion in the comment section. One thing I can tell you for sure is that I would love to see Kishane one more time before the season comes to a close. I know it is not just me. I am sure you too would want to see him run at least one more time. Anyway, this is Dr. Gregory Horton. Thank you very much for listening. Have a blessed day.